how not to listen to the Postmaster General. Look at the video about Stop Mr. Postman, which explains about what they can see in molecular biology right now. Mr. Postman is an image of something that exists as part of cellular biology. Okay? It exists inside a cell. All you're seeing is behaviour expressing itself in twisted amino acids. How is that possible? All you've got is two twisted amino acids and they form legs and they're walking, carrying packages from one part of the cell to another where it's required, doing a job of choice. The reason that creature has to be self-locomoting so that the cell has created it from force inside and given it an instruction to do something, but a choice is required. I suspect it's to do with charge, so it carries it from one place physically because it can't move on its own because of the cathode-anode system is not powerful enough because it's holding this membrane together, so it has to carry it, and it wants the Adam walking the postman to deliver the package where it needs to be, so it decides where the charge has got to go in the place, whichever one it's got to go in. It has to choose. And in that self-locomotion and choice, you see that nothing else actually exists. All you've got there is amino acid. It's just, there's nothing there. There's literally nothing. It's just tiny, tiny pieces of dust. So all that actually exists is the behaviour, and you're seeing it manifest in itself. So once you understand that what's happened to us is that we are the postman, we are getting instructions at that level of behaviour, existential. The locomoting postman believes that its job is necessary for its own existence because it was created to do that job. However, if it stopped doing that job and found another way of doing it, it could carry on existing. If it subcontracted the energy work, it could keep existing. And you can prove that's true by saying, well, which leg does he put forward first? Does he go fast? Does he go slow? Does he turn left? Does he turn right? Which way? Everything is a matter of choice about the motion of the creature that's been created, including sitting down on his arse and thinking about things. So if you're receiving information that could be sensible, that says that someone wants to prove to you that the Earth's the centre of the universe and it's alive, she is alive, the planet is an organism of which we are a part, and I can explain the mechanism. If you feel any fear from that information, it's because it's come from the Postmaster General. Inside the timeline in which we exist, all instructions come through a single tiny void in time. All instructions come through there. The only thing that doesn't is love. So if you live with love, that's pure, that's real, that's true, that's source. So you can stand on that comfortably and happily. And how do you know that's love? Because is it Christ? Is it the values of Christ? Okay, so that's love, and then you use the values of Christ to look at the engineering and go, yes, that makes sense. What should we do? What's the meaning of my life? I've got it. So you can literally learn a new meaning of life, which is to play and be a cultural vessel, and that we do work to establish the cultures and the infrastructure for cultures of festivals, of parties, of music, all cultures expressing themselves in their own unique ways, in their own countries. And then you can visit the other countries if you want to go and experience the culture that exists there. That's the country we're going to have, and the world we're going to have, where everyone is happy. And that the solution to the Jewish question then can be solved by understanding that it's a postman instruction, that the postmen are the Ashkenazis. They've discovered the negative energy and they're using it. They think that they are now following the Postmaster General of their God, who tells them that their existence depends on them corrupting us. But that's not true. We're all going to go together. I can show them how the whole system works, and we need that little bit of negative in the blood types in order to balance the positive. So there is some sexual activity going on to be discussed with the Ashkenazis. Okay? But we're all going together when the Jews convert to Christ, because they've been outsmarted by the engineers, and that the Reynolds number, already called the Reynolds number is the king in 137. That's the Reynolds number of permeability over permittivity. Thank you and good night, try to fish. So hope this information has been useful, yeah, because the end is nigh, but the end is going to be wonderful. The transition can be as hard or as easy, as wonderful as you want it to be. You just have to choose that this might be true. Yeah? Don't listen to the Postmaster General, follow the Rebel King.